When Sony San Diego Studios revealed that MLB The Show 18 wouldn't feature an online franchise mode, fans were understandably upset. Gone was a mode that many spent hours on, and there was no official word on when or if it would ever return. SGO has learned, however, that plans are in place for online franchise to return in MLB The Show 19, as long as the new online infrastructure in place this year is a success. But where does that leave fans for this year's release? Well, with no online franchise to dive into, players wanted to know what was coming to the offline version of the mode in order to sort of make up for the former's removal. So, just less than 2 weeks before the game's March 27th release, Sony San Diego Studios released information about franchise mode. Most of the mode remains unchanged from the great franchise mode offering in MLB The Show 17, but there are a few key updates to notice. The first big update is the new front office phases. In MLB The Show 18, franchise mode is broken down into 19 different phases that help players understand what the most important tasks are at a given time in the year. Each phase will contain a list of tasks that need to be completed, taking out any confusion about what to do next. On top of that, it's easier than ever to delegate tasks, as players can now just hit the square button on their controllers to set a task from manual to auto without having to go through a bunch of menus. Everything will be shown to players as needed, rather than you having to dig through menus and screens to find relevant information. In addition to the new phases, MLB The Show 18 will offer players different ways to actually play on the field in order to make their franchise experience truly their own. There are the usual options like playing a full game, simply managing the game, or playing critical situations of a game. This year, however, Retro Mode is now available to play within franchise. Now players who want to enjoy a bit of nostalgia don't have to just do quick games in order to experience the old school baseball feel. It definitely won't appeal to everyone, but I can tell you firsthand that I'm beyond excited to play my season games in Retro Mode. My only thought about it is, what would the presentation be like if we win the World Series while playing a game in Retro Mode? I guess we'll just have to find out together now, won't we? Now, it doesn't seem like a lot has been added to the mode, but it's tough to add much to an already fun mode without making wholesale changes. The MLB The Show series is in a great yet weird place right now with most of its game modes, as there really isn't much to complain about. The only thing that would have put franchise mode over the top are weather postponements and double headers. MLB The Show's franchise mode is as great as any mode out there in the sports world, and it once again will be something worth the time and investment. But what do you think, sports gamers? Let us know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to Sports Gamers Online for more great MLB The Show content.